Sanibonani, welcome back to Money Matters with me, Ntokozo. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, we will be talking about insurance. What are the things that you need to consider about insurance? What is insurance? And yeah, basically, that is it. Before we get started, please remember that I am not an expert in any way, shape, or form. I am just a girl who knows a thing or two, who wants you to know a thing or two as well. So if you are looking for financial advice, please consult a financial advisor that is registered with the FSCA. So what is insurance? Insurance is basically an arrangement to ensure that you and your assets are protected against any kind of loss or damage for a premium that you pay monthly. There are different kinds of insurances that a person can take, and obviously that is dependent on your needs. Now, the first rule, the only rule really of taking out insurance, is make sure that you are taking out insurance on something that can negatively impact your financial status if you were to lose it. For example, you can, but taking out an insurance on a 1,000 Rand phone, for example, makes less sense than taking out an insurance on a 20,000 Rand phone. Because if you lost a 1,000 Rand phone, you can probably buy, a little skorokorinyana for a couple of months and save up for that. But if you lost a 20,000 Rand phone, that would be so difficult to replace. Before you take out your insurance, you need to make sure that you are aware of what exactly is covered, okay? Whether things like natural disasters, they're usually covered, or things that happen if you do something intentionally, is that covered? What exactly is covered? So you need to read the fine print of your insurance policy. Number 2 is to consider the access fee, okay? There is a basic access fee a lot of the time that you will have to pay in order for you to be able to make a claim. Now, the access fee really depends on obviously your risk profile, as does the premium. But the lower your access fee usually means that the higher your premium, and you will need to consider that in the event of something happen, will I have this access fee? If, for example, you have car insurance and they need a 15,000 Rand access fee in order for you to claim, in the event that something does happen to your car, are you going to have 15,000 Rand available? If you need less of an access fee, usually that means that your premium will be higher. You also need to be aware of any additional access that might be required, because it might not just be the basic access fee. But yeah, so make sure that you understand exactly what is happening with your insurance policy. This is not something that you should take lightly. It should not surprise you when you claim and then they reject it. It should not be a surprise. You should know what is covered and what is not covered by insurance. Now, the different types of insurances that you get is, firstly, income protection. Income protection basically replaces your income or your salary in case of serious illness where you can't work for a couple of months. Yes, so in that case, you will still be getting an income. A good example of this is actually UIF, which is mandatory for workers in South Africa. So UIF is a type of income protection, but you can obviously get your own. This can also be expanded into like disability cover in case, it becomes permanent that you're unable to work. But yeah, so usually disability cover, because it's less likely to happen, it's usually cheaper, so you can maybe expand your income protection into a disability cover. But that is the first insurance. If you are someone that makes money, make sure that your income is protected, and in case of you being unable to work for some reason, you will still be getting an income. Other insurance that you can get is life insurance. I have done a video on life insurance. If you want to know more about what I think, do check it out. I'll link it in the cards above. But life insurance is basically covering yourself in case you die, your family is taken care of and they have an income. You can also get a medical insurance. Again, I have done a video on medical aids and hospital plans, so do check that out for more details. This is cover for medical needs. Getting into asset protection, and so that looks like car insurance, household insurance, this and home insurance, like your actual home insurance. So car insurance is obviously coverage for your car, in case of theft, damage, loss, whatever the case may be. And this is probably the most popular insurance that everyone knows is car insurance. You also got household insurance. Now, household insurance is not your home insurance. It's for the stuff inside your home. So if you have expensive furniture, or you have antique paintings, or things like your computers, your cell phones, your appliances, you can also actually insure that. This can usually be added to a different insurance, like as an add-on, but you can also get it by itself, usually not very expensive. Like I said, if it'll put you in a very bad financial position, look into getting those things insured. And then you have home insurance, which is obviously insurance of your home in case of any damage, or usually if you take out a loan. So things that are financed, like your car and your home, usually they require that you have insurance, because at the time that you finance it, it still belongs to the bank. And in case anything happens, the bank needs to be able to recover that money. And they will also require you to take out life insurance in case you do die. They need to be able to recover the money that you owe them. So things like the calculation of premiums for all of these insurances will depend on your financial profile. You need to actually consult a financial advisor to be able to, help you with your specific risk profile. So things like age, if you're younger, you're viewed as a risk. Things like your marital status, married people are viewed as more responsible. If you are someone who has an insurance and has claimed before, obviously, the value of your item, where you live, where you work, where you park, the things you get up to, all of that stuff like contributes to your risk profile and how much you pay. So do consult a financial advisor if you want to know more and you want an assessment of your risk profile. So if you are looking for insurance and you just want to kind of compare like the different covers, the different premiums, Hippo is actually very good with this. I tried it and it gave me quite a few options, and then the consultant called me and it was awkward to be like, sorry girl, I was just shopping around for research purposes. But it's really a good way, there is a consultant that will call you and they ask you a million questions. But like I said, if you want like specifically tailored to you, contacting a financial advisor is probably better than a call center, because a call center, they have a specific script. I mean, they do have their programs and stuff, but I would recommend a financial advisor. So yes, I do hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, a share, like, comment, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. Yes, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.